What's up, guys? Today we're doing a showcase of the Dragon Block C mod, and the reason I have my Steve skin on is just because my 3D model kind of screws with some of the stuff, so I just wanted to showcase it with a 2D model, so I'm just having Steve. And before we get into the loot, the first thing you're going to do if you're playing Dragon Block C is that you are going to choose your race, class, and fighting type. So you do that by pressing V at natural, and you can choose your appearance. For the showcase, I'm going to be a Saiyan, just because I think Saiyan's kind of basic, but you can be a lot of things. You can be a human, you can be a Saiyan, you can be a half Saiyan, you can be a Namekian, Arrow-Cajun, Majin, and you can do a lot of that. You can be male, you can be female, you can get some big booba. You can choose, like, your color. Oh, wait, is that? You can choose your boob size, which is crazy. You can choose your color. So, like, if I wanted to be, oh no, that's eye color. But you can choose if you want to be a teen, young adult, female. You can do custom skin or your default skin. So, because mine's Steve right now, it would be Steve. But if I was in my Snorlax thing, I'd have it. You can have different like body types. You can be more muscular, less muscular. Actually, no, humans only have one, but you can choose your color, your nose, your eyes. So you can really make like a custom skin. But for this D thing, I'm just gonna be a Saiyan. I'll go and you have different hairs, of course, for the Saiyans. I'll probably just go default Saiyan look. Let's see, what's the default Saiyan look? Yeah, the Goku style. We can do the Goku style. And that just, yeah, for the mod showcase, we'll just default Saiyan look. And then you can choose your power types. You have a starting thing, and we're gonna choose key for this because key based power is like what the modded power is, and you can do martial artist, spiritualist, or warrior. And each of them have different starting things here. Martial artist is like a balance between them. Spiritualist has higher starting key, and warrior has higher starting physical stuff. We'll do the martial artist for the mod showcase, and then once you do this, you can finally accept. And that is what I am right now. So I am a Saiyan for the mod showcase, and now you can see that I don't have a health bar if I go into game mode 0. Oops, that was not a 0. Game mode 0. I don't have a health bar, but I have my health in my in my right corner, and in my top left corner is how much key I have. Now, I don't have any key right now, but I can charge myself up by pressing C. So now, if I was to give myself a zombie spawn egg, even at base level, I would do more than 1 damage. So a zombie would burn. So let's like spawn him like, I don't know, right here. I'm not incredibly strong right now, but I can still one-hit smaller mobs. Well, actually, I think I actually leveled myself up a little bit earlier in creative, so that's why. Because, or no, I didn't. I am level 1. And you'll level up by doing lots of things. Just fighting stuff, as well as training. And there are 3 different types of training. A shadow dummy, which will spawn a dummy that is stronger than you. I need more TP to start training. Airboxing, which basically you press the button as it comes to you. And then, concentration, where you just click the blue ones. And each of these you can do once a day, and the amount of TP that you can gain from them will go up as you level up. So right now you got 1 TP from that. I'm not going to do them all, but that basically shows you. Shadow dummy. Let me give myself TP just to show you what a shadow dummy looks like. I'll probably lose to it because I'm very weak right now, but that was not, I just need to show you. So you spawn a shadow dummy, and this is useful if you spawn in, but as you can see, my health's going down. And the thing about the shadow dummy is it will not kill you, it will despawn once you get super low. But, anyway. What? Now, if we go into game mode 1, we can show you some stuff. So, the first thing we have is cheese block, and cheese block is found a lot of times in this biome, which is the Rocky Mountain biome. And here, let's just see if we can see any. And cheese is better than diamond. That's Worn Eye Crystal, which is the next thing. And cheese is better than diamond, and actually is really useful early on because it gives you achievements, which will give you TP. And basically, it will make cheese armor. When you smelt it, the cheese, you get grilled cheese, and you can make cheese armor. So if we wear this right now, oopsie, it can look super cool. And then the next thing that you would have would be battle armor, and this is actually not as good as cheese, and it is made with Warnai. This is just a note. It is made with Warnai crystal, and this can also be dyed. So let's say if I wanted a different color battle armor, if I wanted a blue one, I could dye it with blue to make it blue, but I'm just using the basic one. It is made, there are no helmets for this, but you can have your battle armor, and it looks pretty dope with the models, especially if you color it differently. Other things that can be made are for custom gi stuff. Woolen string can make fabric. Woolen Warnai crystal can make strong fabric, and woolen Warnai crystal like this can make Warnai fabric, which is used to make stuff like the colorable gi shirt, the colorable gi pants, and there's other colorable stuff, but I just brought the basic stuff out, as well as, and then you can dye it. So if I wanted an orange one like Goku, I could wear that. And this cannot be worn here. Instead, it is worn, maybe, actually, I think it has to be colored. And now, see, I have an orange one, I have like the blue belt, so I look just like Goku, which is nice. And then we got ourselves our weapons. There aren't that many weapons in this. Most of the attacks that you'll get come from key-based, but we can discuss the ones that we have. With iron like this in a sign shape, you can make a katana blade, and then if you do 2 leather and an iron, you can make a katana hilt. Combining those will make a katana. I thought I showed that. Get myself a crafting table. And the katana does 14 attack damage, so it is pretty good. And it has a pretty cool model. And then if you want something even stronger, you can make a brave sword with 2 iron, 2 leather, and a Kachin shard, which you get from wishing on Shenron or Purunga. And you get a brave sword hilt, 2 katana blades, and a Kachan shard will make a brave sword blade. And then if you combine the hilt and the blade, you can get yourself a brave sword, which deals 19 damage. So pretty strong. But let's say you want to be a Z warrior, you want to be stronger. Well, guess what? 2 gold, a Kachin shard, 2 leather will make a Z sword hilt. 3 Kachin shards and 2 brave swords will make a Z sword blade. And combined, a Z sword blade and Z sword hilt will make the Z sword, which deals 24 damage and looks pretty cool. It's blue, pretty cool. It looks like Trunks' sword. And that's pretty cool. But let's say, after that, there's also the cheese sword and the Kachin tools. You can attack with these. These are better than diamond. And then the cheese sword, if you right click it, you take a little bit out of it, but you can jump super high and you get speed boost, which is nice. Oops, wrong one. And then other than that, there is the Kachin tools, not as strong as the cheese stuff. Kachin's mainly used for making the oopsie. Wait a second, let me just get myself a chest again. Chest. Also, I'm using the mod pack, not the actual mod, but I'll link both in the description. The mod pack is a cool server that you can use. There's also a bunch of powerful weapons that I do not believe you can access in survival mode, but you can access on the server. The server requires the mod pack, so I will link that. And this is Dana, which allows you to reduce your enemy's form. Upon hitting a target, you either disable their Kaioken or Ultra Instinct. So I wouldn't really be able to test this out, but if you're facing someone, that could be really good. Deals 1,000 damage. The Spirit Sword, which has the ability of firing a key to this. The weapon can fire a key blast stronger than anything achieved normally. Shift right-clicking can toggle the blast explosive. So it's pretty powerful. And then now it's on cooldown. And very cool. Tatagata, the mythic weapon, has the ability of stealing ki from the enemy. So you steal 1% of their ki. Again, really cool. Let's see if I can't really spawn anything that won't die in one hit. Lost Vein, which I'm pretty sure is the sword from the 7 Deadly Sins. Is this not from 7 Deadly Sins? Which must be in survival to see stats. So if I go game mode, oops, wrong game mode. It has the ability of full countering attacks. However, yeah, it is. However, it lost most of its power after being summoned to this world. So I can full counter. So let's say I got myself, I don't know, a zombie. Or I don't know if I can full counter a zombie. This might work better if you're on the server, but these basically you trade for them with like very high powered. Okay, I can't full counter your attack, but I can still kill you one hit. Then you got the leveling pickaxe. Doesn't really know what it does, but it levels up as you mine it. So let's see. XP. I think it gives you XP as you mine it. And then the Crescent Rose, which... Ooh, look how cool that is. I don't think they have all the textures figured out for it yet. And then the Leveling Sword, which I think just helps you level up. And then this, which is just a block. I don't know if this is planned for the future, but it does 1,000 damage, so I figured I should showcase it. But I believe these can only be acquired on the server, or maybe they're acquired for the story mode. They do not have crafting recipes and cannot be wished upon by the Dragon Balls. Next up, we have some more tech stuff. If you use an iron, gold, redstone, cactus green, and 3 Warnite crystals, you can make a tech chip tier 1. Then 3 tech chip tier 1s with 3 glowstone and 3 lapis can make a tech chip tier 2. And then 3 lapis, a tech chip tier 2, a tech chip tier 1, and 3 diamond will make a tech chip tier 3. And then 4 iron, 1 Warnite crystal, and 4 tech chip tier 1s can make a dragon radar. So, this is not working now because I summoned a Shenron while testing stuff. So let's just get myself a dragon block. This one should work. And now that this exists here, excuse me. This should be, yep, there it is. So now that it exists here, it shows where this one is. And I can see the dragon block. So very useful if you want to collect them, which you will. Next up, we got the Power Scouter. And the first Power Scouter is made with 1 tech chip tier 1, dandelion yellow, and a piece of glass. Put this not on my helmet, but on my head. If you press control, you can see this. And now not only do it look cool, but I can see power levels. Now, I don't believe it works for a normal mod because you don't have a power level. But I'll keep it for later. When I can showcase something that does have a power level. Next up, we have, if you're surrounded by tech chip tier 2s, you get a yellow scouter 2, and there's different ones. I just use yellow because of it's the basic one. And then you surrounded by tier 3s, you get a yellow scouter 3. So I will use the scouter 3 for later showcasing. And then if you surround a tech chip tier 2 with Warnite crystals, you get a space pod, which is essential for going to other planets, which we will showcase that as well later. Then finally, 3 iron, 3 Kachan shards, 3 tech chip tier 3s can make a gravity device. So if you don't want to go to Kami's Lookout, you can make this. So if I set my gravity to 10... oh, it needs fuel. What's it used for fuel again? I think it uses coal. So let's set this to 10. So as you can see, I can barely move. because I'm very low level. But this would accentuate my training. So I spawn a bunch of zombies. They would give more in this area. However, you see I'm not one-hitting them. My power level is actually lower under the gravity. I need to get rid of this gravity. Let me just... Bro, even in creative mode... Wait. Oh, I need to get away from this gravity. Wait. Why is the gravity affecting me in creative mode? Thank you. Okay, when the gravity... There we go. Okay, there we go. And then finally, we have Janimba Essence, which can be wished upon by Shenron or Purunga. A small club, which can be wished upon, I believe, only by Purunga, can make a Dimension Sword, which also deals 24 damage. And looks pretty cool. Then finally, we got some more stuff that we can showcase. Oh, also, I've got the Evil Spear. The Power Pole, which can be wished upon by Shenron, which does 14 damage, and when placed, can stretch 100 blocks that you can then climb. And then right-click to get it back. Oops, why did it not come back? Normally it's supposed to come back when you do that. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Maybe because I... Okay, I don't know why it's not coming back. Maybe... Okay, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Now it's coming back. The Evil Spear, which can be wished upon by Purunga, sadly does not do the cool stuff, but still does 14 damage. And then some weights. The Shell weight is what you get from the Turtle Hermit. The T-shirt weight you get from Kami. Same with the arm weight. The cape weight you get from Piccolo, and then I believe the heavy suit weight you get from King Kai. And if I wanted to put these on, I could put the shell weight on my there. And you can't put multiple weights on, but I could put different weights on and assign different values. And these will boost my training but lower my stats. So if I'm in the middle of a training, it will help me. And you can ask for weights from many of the characters. Next up, we have the Dragon Blocks. So we have the Dragon Blocks and the Namekian Dragon Blocks. So with the Dragon Blocks, if you place them in an H shape, you can then summon Shenron by right-clicking, and you can wish for multiple things. You can wish for 3 diamonds. Well, you can wish for 1 thing. And if I wanted to wish for any of these things, so let's say if I want a power pole, and now I have another power pole to put in this chest. But let's say I want even more stuff. Well, then I can go and wish upon Purunga, and then right-click the one in the middle, and wish upon Purunga 50,000 health. What is your desire? And why isn't it letting me wish upon you? Purunga, there we go. And I can wish for, and his wishes are a little bit more powerful. And let's say I want, you can wish to change your age. But let's just say I want some sensu beans. I don't know why he didn't give them to me. But, whatever. Then, speaking of sensu beans you can ask for by Karen. And if I was in game mode 1, or I keep screwing this up, game mode 0, and let's just say I took some damage. Give me damage. You guys aren't strong enough to damage me. But a sensu bean, no matter what, it heals all your food, all of your ki, and all your, and as you can see, everything went back up. So it is like the most powerful food, like a god apple. Notch is actually corn. Next up, we have the Flying Nimbus and the Dark Flying Nimbus. The Dark Flying Nimbus can be ridden if you're evil. As you can see, I'm not evil yet. And then the regular Flying Nimbus can just be rode if you're not evil. And if you're evil, you cannot ride this. And if you're good, you cannot ride that. So, pretty simple there. That is all the items. Now we're going to show you a couple more things. First off, let's say the space pod for later, the story saga mode. So, let's say you see all these things. There is the saga system. So, this is an alternate story based on the Dragon Ball. You feel unpleasant energy. Are you prepared for this? Yes. So, the first saga is the Pilaf saga. And the first thing you need to do is actually go to Master Roshi. Now, where is Master Roshi? I am not in the right game mode. Game mode 1. So, there's a bunch of different locations, but there's 3 locations that are pretty important. And those are Goku's house, Korin Tower, and Kami's Lookout, which we will get to, and Master Roshi's place. Since we're right here, we can show you Korin Tower first. So, Korin Tower, you'll climb right here, and it's not always over water. It's a little bit inconvenient, that is, but you'll climb here, and you'll meet Korin, and Korin can teach you a couple of things. He can give you a Flying Nimbus, ask for a Senzu Bean, which he'll give you, and it'll give you a Senzu Bean every day, and you can learn skills. So, let's say game mode 0. And I'm going to give myself a bunch of TP, just because normally you'd get this by training or completing quests, but since I am in creative and doing a showcase, I can give myself all the TP. So let's say I want to learn skills. I want to learn jump and fly. There's no mind left. Oh, let me just upgrade my mind. Yeah, I have so much TP, it doesn't matter. I want to fly. So, now that I have jump, I can jump super high, and this will use some of my TP. But I can also fly, and that I use by pressing F. The flight is not, like, great flight, but it is flight, and it will also, your speed will be leveled up as you go. You can also control to fly faster. However, that will drain your stamina further. Other than that, we have some other guys that can teach you things. We have Piccolo, and Piccolo, you can ask for weight. So let's say I want 5, and he'll give you the cape weight. Just threw it off. You can learn skills, so he could give you a potential unlock, which just makes you stronger. Meditation. I need to read my mind. Let me just... Alright, there we go. I could learn Key Fist, which just makes my punches stronger. Key Protection makes me think Key Sense, which I believe allows me to sense opponent's ki. But the real important things are the skills or the key techniques. So let's say I want to learn Key Blast. Let's learn them all. Destructo Disc, Masenko, and now that we have all these key things, we can't use them here, but let's learn them all and then we can show you them. And there's other guys. So here we have Whis and Kami. Kami can reset. He can cut down your tail, and I'll just learn endurance. Oh my god, I need more mind. My mind needs to be increased. I'm maxing out my stats and mind. Here, look, teach me endurance. You can cut down my tail, and you can start anew. He doesn't really teach you any techniques, but he does teach you those things. Whis, who will teach you Ultra Instinct, God Form, and God of Destruction. So let's say I wanted... And God Form, I believe you need multiple Saiyans. So if I wanted Ultra Instinct and God of Destruction, I could charge up... Wait, not here, actually. I'll show you them later. Let's first get Super Saiyan, actually. But, speaking of Super Saiyan, we have Trunks. So, I could learn Ki Infuse, which allows me to infuse Ki, I believe, into weapons. I still need so much mind. Bro, we strained, like, all my TP. And Defense Penetration. And then you can also learn Burning Attack. Oh, there's no free slots left. So, you know what? You know what, then? We are going to show you the ones that Piccolo taught us, and then we're going to wipe them, and then we will be back. Alright, guys, we're back. So, first move that we have is Ki Blast. And this isn't that strong of a move. Also, you can see, I can see his, like, health bar because I have the Ki Sense. And see, that only did 10 damage. And the damage will actually go up as you upgrade your maximum Ki power. So if I did it now and charged it up, the damage is much higher. But so it affects that. Then you have what's the next move that I have? Destructo Disc. And as you can see, this one is much stronger. And also can charge up. And I can overcharge it. And the damage can go very high, but it also drains more Ki. So if I throw it at him, that didn't do shit. Did I miss? Is it because he's pure-hearted? Here, this one won't miss. There we go. Critted him in the face. Special beam cannon. And this one is incredibly powerful, probably because it is a very powerful move. And I'm charging up my special beam cannon, and bam, annihilating these things, bro. I should be testing on stronger things. And then of course we also have here goes the Masenko. So look at this big ball I'm throwing at him. And these aren't even fully charged, but they are just getting annihilated. Alright, guys, we're back. And I learned everything except, like, Vegeta can teach me one more thing, and then we'll learn Kamehameha from Goku, or Roshi. Maybe Roshi, he's the one who teaches Goku. And we can show you some other attacks. So the other attacks we have are our burning attack. And as you can see, this one does a lot of damage. And that one also blows up, which is nice. I need to get myself more villagers. Game mode 0 or 1. I need to just get myself as many villagers as I can. And then now we can go. There we go. So that one, you can see a lot of them do explosion damage. Then we got
I've grown tired of looking at your ugly face.
Our final flash. So, here. Well, as that's charging,
Big Bang attack!
we have our Big Bang attack. So this is pretty cool. And as you can see, a lot of these do a lot of damage. And that one also blows up. So really fun to use. Then we also have our Gallic gun. Oh, no, that was good. This is Final Flash. Let's just charge it up. Okay, we missed it. Well, now I can show you.
I've grown tired of looking at your ugly face.
You know, I could test on you, but I don't want to die. Yeah, these things are from one of the cores that's required. I don't know why they exist. They're not from Dragon Ball. Don't get in the way. There you go, bud. So as you can see, pretty cool attacks. Some of them even do cool stuff. I'm gonna quickly attack this guy, and I'm gonna go swipe my game. Oh, miss. Burning attack. Oh, he's not mad. Anyway, we'll be back. Alright, guys, we're back. So I kind of want to show you something for Master Roshi's. So Master Roshi can do a couple things. First off, he can teach you some skills like jump, dash, fly. So dash just makes you run a little bit faster when you charge your Ki up. So just makes you run a little bit faster. And then he can also teach you some Ki techniques. So let's learn the Kamehameha. And then also, if I was to start the Saga system, I need to talk to Roshi. And he says, hello, thank you for finding my turtle. Here, use this present as you please. And then that would start the Saga system. And then you could say to protect for myself for the sake of evil. So I'll just click protect. And then Yamcha appears out of nowhere, attack him. And he would spawn if I was in a different place, so I can do that later. But first, I need to show, well, actually, you know what, I have to go somewhere else anyway, because I can't use my weapons in the safe zone. So we can show you how the Saga system, we're not going to go through the whole Saga system, there's like probably 100 missions, but, and some of them are longer, but basically if I was to go here, and do Saga system, Yamcha would spawn, because he's like the first guy Goku fights. And they're not as strong at first, but you know what? You're actually a stronger opponent. So, we can do this one. We can do this little ball. Why is my...
Kamehameha!
We can use the Kamehameha. And let's see, Yamcha, can you take a full Kamehameha? Yeah, you can. Yamcha's just that strong. But if I was to level myself up, because right now I'm base strength, let's put my key power up. Can you take this, Yamcha? No, so that would, and then basically after killing him, you get to say, so I click to protect, and then it would be, after traveling some time, you fight 3 people who are interested in stealing the Dragon Ball, so then it would go to Mai, Pilaf, and, what's the guy's name again? Shu. And then we will go to Goku's house before finally showing you a couple more things, so we'll be back, guys. Alright, guys, we're back. So, this is Goku and Gohan's house, and they can teach you some things like key techniques. I think we already showed all these. Some skills, the fly, key infuse, key protection. Goku can teach you some skills. Fusion, which can only be used with 2 players. And then instant transmission, which I wasn't able to figure out how to work. I think you're supposed to press G, but I did on target, in front of target. But it won't let me TP to him. So I'm not sure why. If you know why, comment down below. But also, he can teach you key techniques. And we have learned all these, but let us use the Spirit Bomb. So, the Spirit Bomb, most powerful of all the techniques. So, actually, you know what? Let us spawn the next Saga system. Oops, we're still in their range. So, let's just go back a little. Oh, and also, these things don't have spawn eggs, but there's a lot of naturally spawning stuff.
I call upon the trees and the water.
I don't know why it's
the
not...
sun, the moon and the stars.
Don't have spawn eggs. There are spawn eggs for a lot of stuff, but it's just the models for these, and they don't actually have the same health and stuff they do. But since now I have the Spirit Bomb, uses a lot of key, but let's just... Yeah. Okay. That wasn't even the most powerful one I could do. Let's see, how much damage? How much damage do you think we need to destroy you? Let's go. So there we go. And then I would go Saga system to protect. And then they bring out powerful robots. That's what that's the wrong order. They don't bring, well, actually no, they bring out a powerful robot when he turns into the Azara form. But they don't like fight you with robots until like after the Babidi saga, but whatever. Anyway, the final couple things I wanted to show you were if we go into the space pod, which is right here, which I showed you how to craft earlier. Oops, space. Here, let me just take a couple of them in case I screw up again. And alright guys, we're back. It's not a height limit. You have to middle click, which I don't know how I was supposed to know that. And then you can go to destinations, and you can select your destination. So, on destinations planet Earth. Okay, and then we can go to Namek or Vegeta. Let's go to Namek, because Vegeta is blown up, and now you can see planet Namek. So you'll have to go here for the Namek saga. This is where you find the Namek Dragon Balls. Ooh, look, there's even some dinosaurs here. We have some Namek trees. We got ourselves some Namekian villagers. Can you talk to you? What about you? You look like an elder. And this is where you will do the Frieza saga. And then we can also show you Planet Vegeta, even though that should not exist anymore. But we can select Planet Vegeta. Can we not go to Planet Vegeta? Maybe we can't. Oh, there we go. And we can see Planet Vegeta, which some reason exists, but or maybe it's just destroyed. And we can see there are Saiyans here. It's a whole dirt planet. You can see other Saiyans. But let's say I want to learn the most powerful techniques, Kaioken. Well, then I would have to die. So if I switch game mode 0. Yep, 0. I will probably die soon. Yes, kill me. How strong are you? Very strong. I'm getting killed by a woman. Alright, kill me. You can speed it up. Just kill me. There we go. Now, when you die in this game, you don't die. You go to the other world with Master Enma. And let's say I wanted to respawn. Well, then you have two options. A, respawn right away as a reincarnate, where you lose some of your stuff. Revive, wait 5 minutes, stay in Otherworld. And if you already have Dragon Balls, you can get revived faster. But if I want to become stronger so the Saiyans don't kill me again, I can go this way. Now, we are not going to go all over Snake Way here, because that'd be kind of boring. So instead, I'm going to do that, and you are going to see a nice montage of me going over Snake Way. So we will be back, guys.
Fly away. 体中に広がるパノラマ。顔を蹴られた地球が怒って火山を爆発させる。溶けた氷の中に恐竜がいたら玉乗りしこみたいね。
Alright guys, we're back. So as you can see, Snake Way is very long, and if you do not have flight, you will not be able to go up here. I crashed a couple times, so I just started to fly because it was some block thingy. But on Snake Way, the gravity is incredibly high, and you'll actually see that there is not just King Kai here, but also Master Jin. So as far as I know, the original creator of the mod actually died, and this is actually his brother that currently updates it. Can I get my dexterity upgraded? So it's actually his brother that upgrades it. So if he can teach you, it's good to see people like you who fight for the ones in need, and he can learn skills. You can learn God Form and Ultra Instinct from him, as well as King Kai can teach you Kaioken. Let me learn Mind. Which will drain you, but also, so if I go to Kaioken on, I can now transform, if I think I can. So I should be able to use Kaioken. Yeah, see, I have my G key, and that's Kaioken times 2, and then I can upgrade my Kaioken. However, it does drain on your body, as you can see in the top left. Similar to other transformations. So if I go to Kaioken's off, and if I go to Ultra Instinct on, my transformation will become... Can I activate my Ultra Instinct? Should be going... my Ultra Instinct should be going up. Maybe it's my power level isn't high enough? Because I don't know why my Ultra Instinct isn't working. But overall, there's a lot more of this mod, so I could make a part 2 showcasing more of the story, more transformations, and other stuff. But this is just the basics that I decided to showcase. If you like this video, comment down below what games you want to see me play. I'll probably maybe make a series on this sometime. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.